For context, I'm an under 18 still attending school. I broke up with my boyfriend, I'll call him Jay, of more than a year a couple months ago, and feel guilty for not telling him the truth behind our breakup. We started dating soon after meeting at disco/club. I genuinely had a huge interest in him, which was unusual for me since my first BF, I'll call him E, who I had a crush on for years, had severely fed me up after cheating on me, while I was literally beside him, and ruining my image to be easy score. After my breakup with E, I came out as bisexual to my inner circle, but was not taken seriously because everyone blamed it on my breakup, so I ended up believing them. Anyways, fast forward a couple months, I started dating Jay. All my friends knew, but my parents were very strict about dating due to my auntie become pregnant underage by an 18-year-old. So I was keeping us dating secret, and he seemed fine with that. Dating him was fine, but he would always say he has something serious to talk to me about, and made it seem like he was gone break up with me, and leave my messages on delivered for hours. He specifically did this when I was at friends' houses or sleepovers. Anytime we had an argument or he didn't like me being friends with other guys, it was one guy I'd known since I was for calling me talking about drama in his school since I was very out of the loop in my all-girls Catholic school and didn't know what was happening with my old classmates. I would have told Jay this, but he didn't ask me and instead talked about it with his friends, so then they talked to me about our relationship. The week we broke up, we were at a water sports camp. It was my best friend, him, one of his friends, and I at the camp among other teens. I was having fun seeing him because I was unable to meet up often, but it quickly turned sour. Boys he knew were body shaming me and asking when I was going to perform sexual acts I wasn't comfortable with on him. They also made comments about my best friend. He just laughed. I stopped eating lunch with him at the camp because he was sitting with the boys who were making comments, which made me uncomfortable. Then, at the end of the week, he didn't show up, saying there was no point. I was upset. I ended up sending him a breakup text that day because of him not showing up and defending me. He later told me he called the camp and complained the boys, but I wanted him to have my back when they were saying the comments, not after, because he even told me he didn't like these boys. I also wanted to break up with him because I was having fantasies about women I felt disgusting for while we were dating. My friend asked me if I would feel jealous if he kissed another girl, and I said I'd be jealous of him kissing a girl and not the girl kissing him. Jay demanded more reasons for the breakup, since it was our first real fight. Should I tell him the truth? I'm not out as a lesbian and go to quite a homophobic school. He also was texting me paragraphs on all his and his friends' accounts and texting my friends and classmates trying to get me to text him. He sent me a message saying that I was the love of his life, and he can never move on. I feel bad since he didn't know it's not just him that the problem. I just realized when I was being asked to do sexual acts him, I never wanted or want to do it to a man in general, and I know I felt like that after breaking up but I was told it was just because he forced me into stuff, and I'd enjoy it with a man who wouldn't force me.